You are neither here nor there. A hurry through which known and strange things pass. It reminds me of a kind of a transcendental transformation, which is linked to spirituality. Writers who get into the groove, so to speak, they kind of leave this world while they're putting pen to paper. But at the same time, I myself have to admit my ignorance or confusion, insofar as I really don't know what the definition of spirituality is, and whether there is a relation to religion or complements religion, or what exactly it is. So the kick-off question to Nolene is, how do you define spirituality? And then to Martin, who, as I mentioned, worked 40 years in journalism, Belfast Telegraph, Irish News and BBC, and now writes on religious affairs, I would ask you also what your definition is. And also, give us a context. What background do you both come from to view spirituality? Nolene?
Delighted to start, and not an insubstantial question. Well, I suppose part of why Sean had invited me is when we first met and first started talking about this lovely event, I was doing some work with the Humanist Association of Ireland, and humanists are people who don't subscribe to any faith system and base all of their beliefs in life on what's rational and scientific and in front of you. And I wouldn't say they deny other people's faith, but for them, human beings are the beginning and the end of it. And that's sort of the opener of the conversation between myself and Sean, but equally, I grew up Roman Catholic in Wexford. I left the church in my early teens, and I moved towards Unitarianism via a degree in philosophy. So I suppose I've had a long engagement with subjects of theology and religion, but what's the question? What is spirituality and how is it different from religion? And how do we see that in the work of Seamus Heaney? So for me, every time I mentioned that I was coming to this debate, postscript was actually the poem that so many people chose. And for me, when Seamus talks about human beings, he acknowledges that we are more than just our physical, corporal, grounded reality, but that the transcendentalism, if you want, in that is often fleeting. So our lives, and certainly in my experience, my life has been littered with moments of grace or beauty, whether from glorious moments or from moments of deep sadness.